Assalamu alaikum guys, my name's Arif Sadiq. I'm the running coordinator for Stanmore Jafferys, and in this video we're going to talk about Ramadan Relief and how to go through the registration process. So let's get into it. Do you know that 1.5 million people go hungry in this country every day? So what are we doing? We're raising £12,500 to feed 500 beneficiaries in this country and in our hometowns. How are we going to do it? We are pledging that as a community, we'll be committing to 100,000 active minutes. And what do I mean by active minutes? I mean by cycling, running, and walking. Not only are we aiming to feed families on our own doorsteps, but we also want to have everyone in the community being active. And we can do this threefold: adults, ladies, children under 16, and of course, as a family. We're going to now move on to the registration process. So registration is a simple, easy to follow two-step process. Step number one, downloading the Strava app. Strava app is a simple activity tracker available on iOS and Android Play Store.
Okay, so the app Strava can be downloaded from the Google Play Store or the App Store on iOS. Once downloaded, you'll see the orange icon with the double arrow kind of icon on it. Just tap into that, open up the app, and then if you don't have an account, obviously you will need to sign up. So sign up is pretty simple. Just let's continue with sign up by email. Put in your email address and set up your own password. So once you've signed up by putting your email address in and your own password, it comes to create your profile. So just put your name, last name, birth date, and again, male, female, or other. Next page discusses about how we can contact you. It gives you some information about your monthly stats and challenges. And this is all something you can look into in the Strava platform. Now, this is very important. Strava has a free membership and also has a paid membership. I guess people that are already on Strava may be on the paid subscription, but for everyone else, there's no need to start a free trial or sign up to the annual subscription. Just on the top, you'll see on the right-hand corner of the screen, it says skip. Just skip. That will give you the free version of Strava and it won't cost you anything. Here it says, basically, it's giving you a tutorial of what to do in regards to using the activity tracker. And if I press on the bottom right-hand side, let's go, it will just run us through how to actually start an activity. Again, allow location access, just tick yes. That's allowing your phone to give you access to its GPS. This page says choose a sport. So again, if you're running, walking, cycling, you would just click on what would be your main sport. In my case, it would be running, but you can always change that at any time. And it's as simple as where you can see the start button at the bottom of the screen pulsating. When you're ready to go, you just hit start. And the activity tracker has started, so it's giving you a timer. It will give you a total distance. It can tell you how fast you're going per kilometre, per mile, depending on settings. But once you're ready to stop, all you would simply do, on the bottom of the screen you see the stop sign, just press stop. And very important, at this point you must finish the activity just by clicking the finish button. And again, click save, so it saves to the phone, and it will also go across to the SJ Hub, and your activity minutes will be tracked.
See how easy that was? So step number two is the actual registration for Ramadan Relief. Do remember that if you're taking part as a family, each member of the family must register as an individual first.
Okay guys, so here we are at the SJ Hub registration page. As you can see, there's a skip notice of the actual Ramadan Relief. What we need to do is just scroll down once we've read that and go to next. And then it's a simple form: name, last name, email address, age, city and country, mobile number as well. Once that's filled in, we then go to next. So once you've hit next, you come onto this page where it starts with the family name. So remember, we all need to register each person in the family as an individual first, but we must keep the family name as a generic name. So in my case, it's Sadiq, which is just my surname. So when I register my son and my daughter, I will use the same family name as Sadiq to ensure that we are collectively put together as a group. We then see it says Strava ID. Strava ID at this stage is not really important and is only optional, but the only place you'll receive your Strava ID is from a desktop. Then we go on to what sports will you like to participate in. And as I said, you can run, walk and cycle. You can do all three. And in my case, why not? Let's do a bit of everything. And then it comes down to the drop down of category. And I'm a gents over 18. And then finally, once I've clicked next, it says the fundraising information. This page tells us about the fundraising information. Here you have the option to set up your own fundraising page under WF Aid. And if you'd like to do so, you click the yes button and you'd put your own personal URL in the box here. In my case, it's a no, and I will be fundraising under the Stanmore Jafferys Ramadan Relief fundraising page. So I can simply click yes. So this page is about the emergency contact information and is very important for the people that will be partaking in any group sessions. Simply put in the in case of emergency details of someone that would not be on your group session so they can be contacted in case of emergency. Okay, so once you hit the submit button, the form is then sent for registration. You'll receive an email which you then have to open and click the tab within the email to activate your registration. If this is not done, then the registration is not complete.
Okay guys, as you can see, very, very simple process, and by now I think we should all be signed up. If you have any questions, don't contact me, contact Imran.